devices to create external Merkaba. This vehicle could be used to travel dimensions, a real-time machine. The alchemist became the physicist. Following this, in the scene world, we find Germany at the head of jet propulsion technology. The Allies and Axis were in the bed together behind the scenes, but in plain view they pretended to be enemies. The Black Sun cults, White Brotherhoods, Luciferian, Saturnalian, Atlanteans, and Venusians all had a mutual cause: galactic domination. Of course, declassified CIA project paperclip indicates the transferring of the German scientists during the staged fall of the Third Reich to U.S. soil, 90 PAGE. To W work for NASA. Basically they destroyed Germany, set up the Beteiligung sacrifice known to man Eodate the Hollow E, a cost, to fay the Varied Orchris and other demoniac force they he working with, and as RGD they continue to plan few would even venture to believe. YDWN2. Reason 72 say several Nazi scientists W impor into THUS. The they were brought UIs were a TED he Emery under the NASA umbrella to help with Ruate rocket propulsion. THES rockets WEs were not used to power used were SPA shuttles but to kill innocent PPACE SL people by TH1000 ENDS. 91 PAGE. Reason 73 the hyperdimensional being known as AWAS channeled through Crowley gave him a coded language of power to use amongst the psychonauts which they came to be known as. AWAS is also the sign of the single bolt in ancient Germanic which can be found in letters and numbers. AWAS was the classic grey alien sent by the dark side as an extraterrestrial imposter. They are more similar to Golem, two-part beings created by sorcerers that just follow orders. The idea was to rearrange occurrences in history to erect new saviors. We will call this project 8th Ray, which I will get into more in the second edition, if there is a second edition. It takes at times to be showed this by higher beings to believe. My word can only stand for the guided who know of some of the things I have already spoken of and thus will venture to trust me further as I will still show how it all fits together, so reason, not belief, is needed. In many of the ancient paintings it shows what appears to be spaceships in the atmosphere during the crucifixion of Jesus. Those ships bear the 8-pointed star of Allah. These Allah are very advanced, which is why they control the world. Jesus was a Nazarite, a special sect of whom Samson and almost all prophets of the Bible belong to. This is the rites of Naza who all leave this world at 33 years old. The part of the oath of the Nazarite is to never cut your hair. Samson and Jesus both left the world at age 33. When the German scientists came to the US they joined up with NASA. The S of course is a backwards Z. They formed the new Nazi party who now have many angles they work from because they have unlocked the ability of hyperdimensional travel. Always remember the technology they show us in the open is the old stuff. Look how long the military was using microwave technology before they decided to let everyone else give it a spin, introducing the microwave into the home. When the microwave hit the market people were amazed. Look how fast it heats things, at a price of course. Radiation which will always cause some form of cancer or tumor, most times undetected. Reason 74 we will see a lot more of the Project 8th Ray and their hyperdimensional capabilities. This means large pro-peace movements similar to the times of the hippies may have been removed from our memories. There may have been a lot more uprising in history than currently, 92 PAGE. Remembered, especially the Great B Battle. I don't think I'm the first person to figure this out RST or T, however, I'm aware it is only except TOIONal people who really discover T-truth to the matrix they do AEY the OX, little work, and then they are removed as if they never existed in this world. But SL like little and alter and we perceive things different in the future which is shown the MOS on UVIAM legend we the Lady Air Y can Raymond Bob Marley in he memory. Just Dame Marley the TV series her not bear Emery on Y. Rose does an exceptional job at showing the cause and if of all to BNG say it's ring the par these subtle hint are often asked TSN drop PPED by TH elite Becky cause it makes them laugh on T other the end when T those who know how it happened are W watching. This occurs a lot in Hollywood movies. Reason 7. The more common person 75/10 knows THTV is a mind control by he troll y various d degrees, however that d not sto does op them through watching it. This is part of the umng he mind control. Many believe th mind ni he control I only sug is just of how it is do ever one more fro a techno-homological standpoint. As the new digital netw work is reaching completely in the UA very different KTIONUS kind of programming we ensue. L. Reason 76 SO Resoni, which is an anag H gram for SIO since an English THY is su I on the substituted F and for I of cows it makes sense coming from the company that has introduced TH world to some of its greatest tech econological gadgets of the time. That they are already let it back known they will LF as TTINGMN be adjusting T-viewers DNA with a new DE the SH digital upgraders. When this begins there will be little NSL more mo one can do to EXPL and if into the MN laning masses, they simply will not be Intel interested. TH will be dulled out and control ET rolled, embedded with layers of DH digitized men program NTAL lamming. 93 PAGE. Reason 77 MUSHRN Rumzalen with NG hallucinogens like ayahuasca gate UK carway drugs, meaning TH1 star, that can they op the pen gateway of your so which is normally kept all closed by default. An inexperienced per RSON can suffer F from several types of PL possessions W when taking these substances if they are not trained in the no knowledge of out-of-body experiencing FDY say OOBE as you say Dr. Mario Lerdmalio Lions of Children into take psilocybin mushroom earning binlums. It is said that the true purpose of a gallon DT lactic line U is to all up, low ascending and descending to ing take place. Man will be coming and going through this dimini CD mention on this happens. Those who hold say D the power of creating realities, he can be DCH done in the mind, can transfer so null's minds to another oriental bridge. I know a person WH went to India and then Peru and testified of yogas eho had really on been able to tar and train students into their minds. Th the stud ng Ned was transferred in another NTOR world in which the yogi was ruler. MLDHW Madame Blavatsky did say that the lower dimensions we ruled by air were the Buddhas o the Devon Vachanic planes above us thus PL lacing us in more of a onion o realities and of S as TNSES, dimensions, and realms SD synth this either case it would be as lay of what we call planes, expand wise for one to seek how to escape T-hole matter alto EO this together or at least how to go in the positive at WE. Direction pursue the negati as I've. If you do not mac a desi CO1 will be made fo UK on, or. Reso 78 Holly on Lywood lets us know one more time T there are that a snake on the ears outh play in the simi. Billism is key. You can say the as C cadcas bain your Cs and G implicated as one of the ni culpri writs. 94 PAGE. I know for a fact that we have now descended 2 dimensions already. What Leonardo da Vinci was explaining in his paintings which are full of sacred geometry is the human body has a 5-fold nature. 5 senses, 5 fingers on each hand etc. There is an actual seam running down the middle of the body showing we are 2 5-fold sides put together. What is happening now is most people are operating on 3 senses versus the 5 senses they think they have. How this occurs is many people think they see but in fact they are not seeing true reality just illusion, some taste but they need seasoning to even enjoy the food not to mention the kind of food they eat for nourishment. Some would rather talk thus they don't hear well, and others touch but don't feel the energy of what they are examining. For each person the mixing and matching is different. The drawback is if we can't operate on all 5 senses not only can we not unlock the 6th sense, which is how you feel when all 5 senses are being used at their height simultaneously. In addition it takes the 6 senses to unlock the 7th and so on. As explained above the perception of various dimensions is within the amount of senses you have. A good example of this is when the third eye is open, you are immediately perceptive of another dimension.